Alright y'all, it's Legquarter. I posted a little video about coolant line leaks I've had. I've had 2 of them. I wanted to explain and show what that means. Go over it a little bit. What you have in your engine is simple coolant line going from the reservoir to go to various parts of the engine. One I did have was a coolant line that goes to the depth. And what that means is a line that goes to the depth that was touching the exhaust and melted. So let's see if I can. So you see the hose right there with the 2 little clamps on it? That hose touched the exhaust, melted, and my coolant emptied out of the reservoir on one case. In another case, might be a little hard to see, but there's a clamp right there. That is a plastic seal that is only from the dealer. It looks kind of like this one right here. And that broke. When that happened, the coolant leaked out. And then I had a third unfortunate time where you see it there. That's right there. That fell. So basically what that means is if the line, which is temperature cooled factory line, hose clamp breaks on your truck, the only way you can get a new one is to get it from the dealer, or you can get a C-clamp, which is what I have. And the shop has to put that on. And why the shop has to put it on is because it has to be done by a professional, obviously, and that's just your own truck. For 1 and 2, the coolant is very important to the engine and that's because it keeps it cool, obviously. So if that's not working properly, your engine won't work properly, which means you'll have problems with that system and coolant. So in all, really, it's really just a matter of keeping everything working properly and then keeping an eye on it. Obviously, I was able to get it fixed before I got broke down and all my coolant line issues, which I'm grateful for, because what it can do is overheat the engine and it'll cut off. And it'll cut off, or it can damage the engine and you're out of engine. The coolant's very important to the engine. Diesel engines, I don't know if anyone knows this, but they're high pressure engines, so they make a lot of heat. So you have to keep up with it to make it good. So yeah, there's that. So the other wonderful thing was I have experienced what does and doesn't work for trucks as far as climate. And one thing that you should definitely pay attention to is if you're going somewhere very hot, make sure you have plenty of coolant. Make sure you check your hoses very carefully to look for these things, because nothing's worse than breaking down and it's really hot and your engine overheating. Because there's a lot of, it's not a huge amount of pressure, but there's a lot of pressure in there to keep the run. And if it's not working properly, it can be some problems. Obviously, overheating, you can damage engine parts, but in any case, this is something you can check on a pre-trip, like the rest of the truck. So, you should be driving aware of the truck being safe to drive, and if it's not, it shouldn't be on the road. But that's my 2 cents. By the way, I'm open to any and all ideas and feedback. I'm new at this YouTube thing, and I'm in Texas, and there's a little side note. I'm in Texas at a truck stop, and there's a little pond back here. It looks kind of cool, and it's really lush and pretty out here. It's nice. It's nice. It's actually kind of relaxing out this way. But this is the Legquarter, and I'm signing out. Keep between the mayonnaise and the mustard. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Alrighty then.